Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, we are going to cover the topic literary devices. We have already covered literary devices part 1 in our another video. So we are going to see some more literary devices here. So next one is symbolism. Symbolism, it means using the symbols to represent some ideas. Okay, example, a dove can be used for representing peace. We can see an example like a dove with an olive branch. So it represents peace in this case. Okay. So usually this symbol is being used, which is also known as symbolism. Okay. Here a broken mirror. It can be referred to as a fractured sense of self or some bad luck. Okay. Any meaning like this. Next one is a rose. It can symbolize love when it is red. It can symbolize friendship when it is yellow. And a white rose can symbolize secrecy. In that manner, some words can be a symbol, can represent something else through them. Chains, it can represent or symbolize oppression, imprisonment, or restraint. Okay, so this is how you are going to use symbolism in as your literary device in your writing. Next one is allusion. It is a literary device which a writer makes an indirect reference to some person, place, event, or work of art, literature, history, mythology, religion, like that. So when the reader reads it, he understands that whatever the writer means, he means or refers to something else, though he is not directly naming that person or that situation there. So we can see an example like that. He was a real Romeo with the ladies. So what does that Romeo means? So you might have heard of this Romeo from the Romeo and Juliet written by Shakespeare. So there, those who have read it and those who know it, they can easily identify that it is a Romeo, and that Romeo is a character, and that character, whatever was referred or told in the Shakespeare story, that will be referred to this person, whoever is that Romeo is meaning. Hope you got it. It means the Romeo from the story, he was a romantic and charming person with women. So that kind of character is being drawn for that person, which you are referring here as Romeo. Okay, the actual Romeos characters are referred by this Romeo, which is used in this sentence. Hope this is clear to you. Let's move on to the next literary device. Next one is imagery. This literary device is used to create a vivid description that appeals to readers' sense to create an image or idea in their head. So when you use an imagery, after reading it, you create an image in your own mind, though you are not seeing it. Let's see what are these examples. The golden sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in streaks of orange, pink, and violet. After reading this, you understand that something is related to your sight. You can see something from these two lines, or you can create an image of what you see. So it is for your eyes. Okay, next one is the leaves rustled in the wind, and somewhere in the distance a dog barked sharply. So the leaves rustling and dogs barking can be identified by a reader through his sense of hearing. So he understands that through his ears. Okay. The tangy sweetness of the lemon tart danced on her tongue, balanced by buttery crust. So you can see here the tangy sweetness. It refers to the taste. Okay. And the buttery crust. Then again, it's something is being eaten, and the sense of taste is being known by the person. So when you read it, you get the image of what it will be in your own way, though actually you are not tasting that thing. Okay. Literary device is irony. So it is a contrast between the expectation and the reality. Okay, usually it is done to create a kind of humor, to emphasize some main points, or to provoke the thought. Okay, so let's see what are saying great weather during a thunderstorm. So thunderstorm, nobody will be saying it is a very good weather. Okay, so it's a contrast. Though it is not a good weather, it's being referred to as a good weather. So contrast you can see here. This is the expectation and the reality is this one. So this is the reality and great weather is the expectation. So contrast is created between the words. Next one is a fire station burns down. Why this fire station is referred to as, when it is referred to as burning down, we call it as an irony. Why? Because usually a fire station is the place or the last point where you come when something burns. Okay, so this fire station's help is to be taken. In that case, fire station itself is burning, means it's an irony created on the fire station. Okay, next one is nice job. When someone spills coffee all over your laptop, so it's not a nice job, actually something bad is happening, so you are referring to it as nice job. So contrast between the reality and the expectation. Okay, police station gets robbed. Police station is the place where you identify the thieves and you save people from being robbed. So police station, when it is getting robbed, that's a kind of irony or a like mock on the police station. Okay, these kind of things are known as irony. Let's move on to the last literary device for this video, oxymoron. So again, if you see here, combinations of words are being used when they are placed together a different sense, and both are totally opposite to each other. So let's see how it looks like. Deafening silence. Okay, so this kind of examples. Bitter sweet. Sweet is referred to as bittersweet. That means too much sweet it is. So that is another example. Act naturally. So acting is another kind of activity that is not in the natural way, though it is told to act naturally. Hope you understand, both are opposites of each other. Act, one is action, one is acting, another one is natural. So that combination doesn't match. They're opposite of each other. Okay, original and a copy. This is the main original and copy is duplicate. So that when both are placed together, creates a different meaning, and this kind of examples are known as oxymoron. Virtual, which is not real, reality. So virtual reality, the word itself is virtual reality. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and also comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and let's see in the next video.